So I really suggest not picking somebody that you Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Myles and this is King Sweet. So I know what you're thinking. I've been away for a long time, but I needed to take a break from like social media and everything and just get a clear head. So I'm back and back with more videos. So here we go. So today's video is going to be a college advice. So it could be for freshmen mostly, but anybody could really use this advice because why not? So I'm going to be a junior in college next year, so I think I've learned the tricks and the trades of college so far. So before we get started, I want to give a shout out to the person who made my intro. Her name is Brianna, and you can follow her on Instagram at bougiebuns or her graphics Instagram at graphicsbybougiebuns. Also, don't forget to follow her journey on YouTube. Her YouTube is I Am Brianna, and she has a whole variety of videos, so definitely check her channel out. And I want to thank you again, Brianna, for my new intro. I love it. Thank you so much. I could have never done anything like that, so thank you, and you're amazing. So let's get into the video. So the first piece of advice I have for college is don't pack everything. Oh my god, I wish I would have known this, because literally freshman year I packed my entire closet, winter clothes and everything, when it was still summer. So don't be like me and don't have everything in your closet at school and then be mad when you have to bring it all back home. So pack what you need and you can come back for like the breaks and bring everything back to school. If you don't want to do that, then of course pack everything, but I suggest you don't, because college dorms are probably not as big as your closet at home or your room at home. So be careful for that. My next tip is be open to making new friends at school, but don't forget about your friends from high school, from middle school, all that. Friends from home, family. So just make sure to check up on people. Like your friends from high school, check up on them once in a while. But also don't be scared to make new friends. Don't get caught up on everyone that you talked to in the past, because you're in a new environment. They're not going to be here to help you. They're not going to be here to talk to you. So be ready to open your doors and just make new friendships. And they might be family too. So my next tip is roommates. So I don't really recommend picking somebody that you know like really well, but if you do know somebody, pick somebody that you like have just met or like don't really know that well. But I wouldn't suggest like a best friend as your roommate, because like you just know each other, you've never lived with each other before, so that could be a little problematic. But also don't go straight to random, like you don't know them at all, because that can be like trying to get to know somebody and you have to just automatically share space with them. So that could be uncomfortable for some people. Some people might face anxiety, things like that. So just be aware when you're picking somebody random, like you will have to share space with everyone. Like I had 5 people to share space with because I was in a suite my freshman year. So it wasn't just me and my roommate. I had to be respectful of everyone's space and everyone was respectful of mine. So be aware of that and just be respectful regardless. Like even if you know the person, be respectful because they're still a person. And they have boundaries as well. One more thing on roommates, just communicate and talk about what mutually bothers you guys, because if you don't talk about things that bother you, like everything can just get worse and worse and worse, and then it could become a big problem and then like fighting starts. We don't want that. So just communicate, and if something small bothers you, say it, because then you don't want it to get bigger and it'll squash it right away. My next tip is to stay busy on campus. Even if you have a big schedule like full, like mine, like a dance major, we have a full schedule from morning to night, but still stay busy. Like yes, you're busy throughout the day, but go to more events, join a club, like anything. Like don't be the person to go to class and go to sleep. Like that's fine, but you don't want to do that for 4 years. Like you want to be able to actually have your college experience and be grateful like for what you've learned, be grateful for the people who you've met. So that's a great tip, and you should take that. So the next tip is like going off the last one. Yes, you want to stay busy and go to events, but also remember why you're at school. So yes, school is first. Always school is first. You can go to parties, you can go to events, you can go to hang out with your friends all the time, but as long as you do your work and as long as you're keeping up with everything and managing it, you should be fine. But don't get lost in your schoolwork because you want to go party. You should have done that homework and study for the test before you go to the party. I'm just saying. So I think you guys already know what's next. It's halfway point. So have you subscribed, liked, commented, and shared my channel yet, or this video. You should do that right now and follow me on all of my social medias. And that's all I have to say. My next tip is don't be discouraged if somebody else that you know has a path planned out for them and you don't. That's perfectly fine. You can come in undeclared and figure out what you want later on. Not everyone is the same and everyone's path is different. But some people come in, want their major, graduate with their major, and that's it. And that doesn't have to be you. College is about finding yourself and learning about what you want to do in the future. My next tip is just to take care of yourself, because college can be really stressful at times, and that can also turn to like peer pressure. Don't feel pressure to do anything you don't want to do. If somebody's telling you to do something, are you going to do it because they told you to do it? No. So do it because you want to do it. Only do things because you have the interest in it. And just like when you are exhausted, mentally exhausted, physically exhausted, you can take a day. It's okay. You don't have to overwork yourself. You don't have to keep going to classes like, oh my god, I can't do this anymore. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, like I feel like I'm gonna fail. If you need to take a day, don't take like a month, but if you need to take like a day off, that's perfectly fine. Mental health days are okay in college, and everyone needs it. And whenever you do feel like you're going through something alone, talk to your friends, talk to faculty, talk to like counselors that can help you. Be vocal about what's happening with you and don't hide it, because if you hide it, it'll just get worse and you'll feel like you're just adding more and more pressure onto yourself. So really take care of your mental health and physical health as well. The next tip is a very simple one sentence. If you can get away from early classes, so that being like 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 sometimes, 9:30, don't take those. If you can get away from it, do that, okay? No, but seriously, like, if you can get away from those early classes, don't do it, because like college, you might think like in high school, I used to go to school, like I used to go to school at 7:45, wake up at 4:30 in the morning and leave my house at 6. It's not like that. Like, you think you could do that every day? In college, it's not the same. College tired is a different type of tired. I don't know what changes, but it's different than high school. So try not to take early classes. I'm telling you this right now, you will regret it. And you better stop judging me, because yes, I used to wake up at 4:30 and leave at 6 o'clock. I need the hour and a half to really contemplate my life, see if I really want to do this, see if this career is for me, see if this school thing is for me, and then I get ready. So I need extra time. My next tip is, yes, your first year, freshman year, is the easiest, or supposed to be. Don't take it for granted, because it will set you up for the next 3 years. So your GPA your freshman year will carry on and like affect your GPA later. So yes, you might have like a bad first semester. Try to make it better your second semester, because if you don't care at all first year, it's gonna carry on. And even if you do well your sophomore, junior, and senior year, it's still gonna have that weight pulled from freshman year. So really just set yourself up for success your freshman year, because you don't really have that many classes, and if you do, they're not as challenging. It all gets challenging like in the years to come. So freshman year, I was stressed out, thinking this is like, I don't know if college is for me, I can't do any more years of this. But sophomore year was even harder, and I know junior and senior year are gonna get even worse. Not worse, but harder and more stressful. But I set myself up for the success that I wanted freshman year. And my last tip for this video today is be open to leaving campus. Like, don't go onto campus and stay there. So personally, my school is like in the woods, so there's not much around us and you really need a car or like the shuttle to get off campus. But we take it in our like best interest to go to the city and just explore, take dance class in the city, just so we get off campus and we're not stuck in one bubble, because that's how school can feel. And when you are busy and you don't have time to leave campus, then it can feel like, okay, like I really haven't left this school since like maybe 2 months, and you've been on campus for a full 2 months, haven't even seen like society. It feels like you see the same people every day. So make sure you're getting off campus with your friends. You don't have to go by yourself, you can go with your friends and just explore and just have fun. So college is really a time to learn about yourself. I learned so much about myself in just 2 years, and it matures you really quickly. So your first like month, not even first year, first month, you learn so much more about yourself and how like everyone around you is coming from different places and have been raised differently. So everyone feeds off of each other, and you mature from other people being more mature than you, and you can see how people can be somewhat childish and still have that high school mentality, and that makes you not want to be like them. So everyone's really on their own path, and it's your job to set yourself up for success and not worry about what everyone else is doing around you, and encourage other people to do the same thing. So that's all the advice I have for today. I want to thank you personally for watching this video today. You're one of my 100 subscribers, and if you're not one of the subscribers, then you should become one of those 100 subscribers. And hopefully we can get to 200, and then you can tell more people about me, and then they can subscribe too and watch my videos, because I'm back. I'm back and I'm not leaving, as you guys thought. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social medias down below, and subscribe and turn on your notification bell for more videos coming soon. So thank you again so much, and have a great